tēnā rawara tātou ka toa toa. Ai, kua hau tēnei a kāia matiaha te aro o hatai, te rangipū a tāta, kua hoki o ki mai anu. Hea hua mā wiwi nō hoku i tēnei pō, āhua refa refa. Āhua nini no te māhuna. Me tahi āhuatanga i rangi. Karakau au i tino hia hia kia māhua atu i au i te wā tino roa. I mua i te hukitanga mai ki te kōrero ake ki a koutou, ki a tātou. Tātou i waho mai nā, karakau i te mātau rawa atu ki ngā kōrero. Ngā huatanga e pātu ana nei ngā iwi. I o tātou na rohe. I waikare moana. Tae noa atu ki roto. Ki te ahi kai koura tamatea pōkai whenua pōkai moana. Kāti. Tēnā rā tātou. Tēnā rā tātou. Kua huri iho mai. I runga i te whakaaro nui. Ki tēnei mea te mātau atu te mōhio. Ki ngā āhuatanga, ki ngā kōrero, e pātu ana nei o tātou nā iwi. O tātou hapu. Mai tētahi pito te rohe. Tēnā rā tātou. Tēnā rā tātou. Tēnā rā hui mai anō, tātou kātoa, kahuru. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit mawiri tonight, but yeah, I still wanted to get in there, have a bit of a kōrero. Let our people know the score and what's happening out there. Yeah, all very well for TakeWhenua, you know, and rangitāne, but, you know, they're not the main iwi, so it's just not making any sense. You know, they can make all the excuses they want and try and use the system all they like, but you know, it doesn't quite work that way. You know, doesn't quite work that way, because even though in this process the Crown tends to take over all the authority, the bottom line in terms of the authority belongs in te ao kōhatu, belongs in te tūturutanga, i te ao tūturu, o mātou mātua tūpunapuna, o mātou mātuatua, you know? And that comes back to us. You fellas in Kahungunu Rangitāne are not being tūturu in the way you're handling this whole situation now. The only take I'm going to talk tonight is the situation with our iwi, your two iwi, and you know, all your settlements and all this sort of stuff. What rubbish settlements, you know? You shouldn't have even settled, because you know, you got potentially 10 iwi that have stacked up against you, the Crown, the Waitangi Tribunal, and Office of Treaty Settlements. Now, the biggest iwi among us is Ngai Tahumaakaakanuimatua. Now, you fellows will need to work that out. And how come that still is the case, see? If these settlements that you've been having were valid settlements, you know, they mustn't just be valid to the process of the Crown, but they also must be valid i te ao kōhatu, i te ao tūturu, and you know, kāre i te tika. E nei whakataunga kreme, kāre i te tika. He nui ngā he kairoto, He nui ngā hie kairoto. He nui ngā mahi harahara anō. Kai te haere, you know. And so we have to get to the bottom of, you know, the whole thing. All your fellas deals with the crown. Now I find out there's any there. Kai te takatakahi ki runga ki oku nā mātua oku nā tūpuna. And there have been payments made so that people can rūkahu. Can, you know, basically tiko on the tika o mātai mātua tūpunapuna. You fellas are going to go for escape. And I don't even care if it's the mob that's got control of that. I don't care. You fellas will all go for escape. And I'll tell you why. Because there's more iwi than two in this whole thing. You fellas need to face up to some facts. You know, just because things are going to change around here big time, you know, it doesn't mean to say that, you know, because of that change and you can't accept it and blah, 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 you know, that's typical kahungunu too, you know. Even their tūturutanga, they haven't been able to handle it. Same with Kaitahu down south, they can't handle their tūturutanga because it's not something suitable to them, or they can't handle, or they want something better. You know, it's like they think, oh, they can choose who their parents are, you know. That's what they're really saying. Oh, they can choose who their parents are. Well, this is what Kahungunu's been saying for 19 years. You know, we told them, you're from us, and you're from Waitaha, and Waitaha are under us. And now are one of the iwi standing up against them. And this, you know, oh, what do you call it, you know? What sort of a system is it, you know? Is it a fair system? Is it a just system? Yeah, I think it's harahara. I think he harahara katoa tēnei tū āhuatanga, and it's harahara if they leave these settlements how they are. And harahara is the problem with criminalistic people who just can't help themselves, you know? And they live a life where they believe that criminalistic behaviour is the only way for them to get anywhere. And that's harahara. And if that's the sort of system we're dealing with here, then yeah, someone better sort it out. Because kāri te pai. Kāri te pai ki o mātau nā iwi. Te kau ngā iwi. Nā ane ngā iwi. Here's all the iwi standing up against kahungunu and rangitāne. From senior to junior. Ngai Tahumaakakanui. Ngāti mā moe tū ākana. Waitaha nui tū ākana. Waitaha ārangi. Ko te iwi o tamate āriki nui tēnā. No. You know, if I was kahungunu today, I'd be really whakamā at that. You know why? That's their seniors. That's the people they came from. And so are we. Tahumaakaakanuimatua is the other side they came from. That's their wider grouping where they, you know, came out of. That's where they were born from. And you know what? They're standing up against them. Aye. So, yeah. How embarrassing. Ka nui hoki te whakamā. Ka nui rā hoki te whakamā. O tēnei tū āhuatanga ki runga ki a kahungunu mā, ki a rangitāne mā. And yeah, so Waitaha Waitaha who are also under us, along with Māmoe and Waitaha Nui Tu Kanakana. And then there's Te Hika o Pāpāuma, Ngāti Hāmua, Ngaitara Rangitāne, and then Rangitāne. Okay? The other three from out of Ngai Tahumaakaakanuimatua Tutura, ko Ngāti Rā Kainui, ko Ngai Te Ao Matarahimatua. Okay? And Muaupoko. Muaupoko is also Tuturu, Tahumaakaakanuimatua. And they're out of Tahumaakakanui the third, who comes from Tahumaakakanui the second. And Tahumaakakanui the third has some of the most junior lineages of the entire iwi of the Ngai Tahumaakakanui. And how many people have we got all together? 130,000 plus. 130,000 plus. Tahirau mano tāngata nikiatsu. You know, I swear that's the largest natural grouping in our little universe we got here, you know. And yeah, someone has to sort it out. You know, I feel sorry for all our people. This is not just about gangs. You know, I hear a lot of grizzles from gangs and things like that. Well, this is not about gangs. We hope that we can look after everybody. I don't care whether you're mole, black power, I don't care. I don't care stuff. If they're our people, we got to try and look after them. And that's what we're here for. Okay, the Ngai Tahumaakakanui Iwi Trust takes no prisoners, you know, makes no distinction between who's who, except whoever is Tahumaakaakanuimatua, who belongs to any of our iwi, or any of our hapu, or any of our people, then they belong to us. And we have the responsibility and the obligations to look after those people. Okay, so I don't care. But I hear, you know, gangs are involved in this, and if they are, they better cut it out. You know, cut it out and grow up, you know. But this is not about some people's turf. You know, and you gotta, you know, whoever's got right of way, you know, owns the turf. Or, you know, going back to the tūturutanga of our Aoa and Tao Kōhatu, the turf owns us. And we don't own no turf. The turf owns us. And we know who we are, we know where we are, we know where we're from. I te ao kōhatu. You know, we don't need a patch to try and you know, determine, you know, where we belong, or, you know, all that sort of rubbish. You know, and I don't give a stuff about their gang battles. Who cares? You know? They should give those up. You know, there's bigger battles happening around us, you know, that are more important than any gang battle. You know? I mean, look, for one, the Crown has still got control over all of us. When are we going to unite against that? Who cares about the gang patch? You know? Look at all our iwi. 10 iwi are missing out and 2 are getting in. What about that? What about that battle? When are the gangs going to get off their bum and help out there? Now there's 10 fucking iwi missing out. You know? Because 2 iwi are able to manipulate the Crown system and get a heads up over everybody else. You know, I've heard some people go, oh, first in, first out. I said, what? You're telling me first in, first serve? What? Since when? There's no first in, first serve here. When you settle claims, everybody has to settle under the largest natural grouping. As far as I'm concerned, that is not Kahungunu. The largest natural grouping in Aotearoa is Tahumaakaakanuimatua. And that is that. Okay? There's no first in, first serve here. And the other thing about Kahungunu Rangitāne settling, you know what? Actually, those two iwi had better start backing it up, because if they think we're going to allow settlement to go ahead with all our iwi and our tuākana under them, they got another thing coming. We didn't have an old kōhatu that was sitting on its head. We didn't have an old kōhatu sitting on its head. Those two iwi might have, but we didn't. And neither are we going to have one now. It's the only time you settle under juniors when your old kōhatu is sitting on its head. Okay? Which is absolutely derogatory. They're the most tapu part of your body. The most tapu part of your body. Equivalent to the genitals, the genitalia. Okay? Very, very equivalent in terms of tapu. Okay? So, I don't think you want to be sitting on it. You understand me? I don't think you want to be sitting on it. So, Kahungunu and Rangitāne, come on, pull your heads in. Pull your heads in. And even though you manipulated all these people to try and make it look like, we're all under you, what a later. You know what it is. Hamuti. Tūtai. Tūtai kuri. That's all it is. And so, yeah, that's my message. And that's my take for tonight. Having 12 or so iwi, and then all the rest of the iwi that come from Tahumaakakanui, Tahupōtiki, Ngāti Kahungunu, e rā iwi katoa, Māmoe, Waitahanui. And you could almost say Waitaharangi comes from Tahumaakakanui as well. That would be the case if they weren't Ngārauru. And just like us, Ngārauru are their own iwi. And Ngārauru came out of Te Atiawa, and so did we. We came out of Te Atiawa, Ngāti Awa. And then there's the other iwi, that's Ngāti Te Awa. I don't like the look of some of these iwi trying to say to us that they're tuākana to us. I don't think so. Like kaitahu, that'll be the day. They come from us, as well as Whiro te Tipua Manatu. And they are Porourangi's brother, and Porourangi is the first line of descent of Whiro te Tipua Manatu. Now, that line is clear as can be. And so there's no way. Ngai tahu Pōtiki, the tahu from down south, could be our senior. You know what? Irakai Pūtahi went down there, chatted them up, and they actually, they went under them real fast, without even a blink of an eye or a wink of an eye, I find that hard case, It's a bit like the harahara of the system. Kaitahi thought, harahara, yeah, let's do it. Because it'll get us out of something we don't. We want to be able to choose our parents, And, it's just not happening, And so if I was Kahungunu and Rangitāne, I'd start thinking about backing it up. Now that's what I really mean, pulling their head in. backing it up and start realising they're not the only ones in this universe. You know, there's 10 other iwi. We're all up united and ready to go hammer and tongs, because I tell you why. Firstly, if the Crown thinks, we're going to settle for all this rubbish, they're wrong about that. There's going to be unbelievable amounts of protests going up around Aotearoa if they don't back this up. Secondly, our lawyers are now prepared, and won't be long we'll be calling our hui for reclamations, and from there, all of our iwi, as far as we're concerned, are going to join this reclamations, because it'll become the reclamations of all 10 of us. And so, that's my kōrero for this take tonight, and the fact that 10 iwi, and where TakeWhenua is concerned, with 4 of those iwi, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those iwi being senior to them. If I was them, if I was TakeWhenua, I'd back it up, Another thing, where this take is concerned, the tūhoe, waikare moana, rua tāhuna, all those people, trying to say that no TakeWhenua, nei iwi, nei uri, kua kōrero iho nei e mātau, kai te tino he kōtau. Tino kai te he. Okay? You fellas got to realise up there in Tūhoe, whatever your kōrero is, if we haven't heard it before, or it hasn't been laid down before, then don't waste your time laying it down now. Because as far as we're concerned, all our kōrero's been out for years. And for 19 years, our kōrero's been out there. Don't bring in this new kōrero from Tūhoe, because we'll just have to say that it's rukahu. Okay, and if you got no evidence, forget it. Because we all got evidence of our kōrero, tons of it. And as far as we're concerned, our iwi, and our old kōhatu, lasted up to the 1930s, so the Tūhoe is only 40 years ahead. That's not long. That's just over a generation, so sorry, a bit mawīwi tonight, and but I just wanted to still have a kōrero and make sure our people get to realising that there's some real realities they have to get used to. This Crown process, some people are saying, look, let's forget it, because after you settle, that's it. Well, that's not true. Because when you settle and you've got all these protests around you, you're in big trouble. See? You're in big trouble. If you can't settle and no one around you agrees with it, you've got big problems. So no, it's not too late. It's not too late. Court cases are coming up too. It's not too late at all. Okay? And anyway, for our people, for all our tribes, it's never too late until we get the full consensus. Okay? Tahumaakakanui runs on the consensus of Tahumaakakanui. Tahumaakakanui does not run on any crown system that tries to dictate to us and say when or where we can claim our people and our rights back in this motu. This motu owns us. The Crown don't own us. The Crown can't say yay or nay. The Crown can't stop us from doing anything we want. We can do anything and everything we want in our whenua and for our people and for our kids. And there's nothing the Crown can do. You understand me? And so if the Crown thinks, that the buck stops with them, I like to give them a little bit of a reminder that it's 10 here we were talking about here. It's not just one anymore. And senior up against the kahungunu rangitane and Crown hara system. And you got 10. And a lot of potential trouble about to start. Okay? And, another part of this whole take, te whatu I āpiti, tangi weto, mai rāno, I can't believe it that such a strong part of Tahumaakaakanuimatua could end up under kahungunu and end up a tangi weto for 19 years. I can't believe that. So just, there's another one of these issues, parts of this issue too, that has, brought us a lot of grief. Because through this tangi weto stuff, we've had a lot of trouble trying to get our people, registering with us, coming back under us and stuff like that. Those ones that are stuck under kahungunu and rangitane. This is part of the reason why we've had that trouble, because some tangi weto whatu I āpiti couldn't handle the jandle that the conclusions out of the research of Tahumaakaakanuimatua, and it remains the same today, made them taina. Well, they were always taina as far as we can see. Right? The whatu I āpiti is 7th line. That's not top line, I'm afraid. And if they're willing to challenge Tutura, that Tutura isn't top line, we'll soon see about that. Alright? Now, yeah. Taku whakamahara tēnei ki a... Ko taku whakamahara tēnei ki a tātai. You've got to be... you've got to consider every kopa, every kokopa, every ngā kopa iti katoa. You can't just be as selfish as these two groups have been and consider just yourself. There's everyone is in on this. And then you get us, we've always run off our mātuatua to puna, so we even consider them, even though kua pahureke noa atu no rātai, kua pahureke noa atu. But still their kōrero and their legacies, give us the ways forward. And that's how we run in the Ngai Tahumaakakanui Iwi Trust. That's how we roll. Okay? And yeah, a lot of strong kōrero tonight. I know. But, I use that kōrero tonight within this take to remind a few of us out there that this is not just about the mob. This is not just about black power. Those are small parts of the equation. Look at the huge numbers of people. Look at us, 130,000 plus. Look at Kahungunu. Really, they're only 30,000 plus. Look at Rangitane, they're only about 16,000 plus. They're only small iwi. The other biggie is Waitaha, and they're about 40,000. Alright? And so there's 40,000 plus still locked in under Kahungunu Rangitane, whose mandates, had better get sorted and reversed, because there's no way they're getting Tahumaakaakanuimatua under any Kahungunu mandate. Kahungunu couldn't even organise a decent haere ki te wharepaku ki te tiko. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. So what makes them think, let's get a mandate over these people. Let's use these people of theirs stuck under. It's still an overlap, eh? So those people are ours, but we want them registered with us. We want that, or as the president of your Kahungunu Corp says, yes, all those 40,000 people are yours, and they're still yours. I said, well, yeah, that's not the case officially, so we need that officially. And since 2009, we've been asking nicely to the Kahungunu, and they still haven't, This is how much they can't handle. How many years is that? People that avoid things like that and evade their tuturutanga for that long have got real big problems. You know what I mean? Real big problems. And Rangitane there too, they ignored us. Even all the hui we asked for, no responses back. And we've got proof of all of that. And then, some depending on people, from within our pōari, mana whakahaere, ka wanatanga, which hasn't come all farther. So all those going around trying to say, oh, she's all over because Kahungunu and Rangitane settled. No, it's not all over. It's just started. It's only just started. And we're happy as Larry and fighting fit. And if Kahungunu and Rangitane want to try and go around and say that it's all over, well, that's not true. It's just started. I'm telling you. And there's no way they are going to be able to touch any of these settlements, because we are actually taking the lot of them to court. Okay? The other thing going down with this take of, all these settlements and stuff like that, the other thing going down is that we're taking the Crown Tribunal and Office of Treaty Settlements up into hearings, and I'm hoping that the whole 10 of our iwi, and plus our iwi under Tahumaakaakanuimatua, all unite into that very hearings period, and we hammer, go hammering tongs with this Crown buzz. The Crown needs to back this up. You got a Ngā Kōhatu sitting on his head, ass up in the air. What's that? Don't tell too, but far out. It's too obvious Tuhoa is lying. And I want to go in and have a look in Tuhoi, see if they got their old kohatu sitting on his fucking head. You know? And I guarantee you it's not. See? But they don't mind our one that's sitting on his head, you know why? Because then they can laugh and sit back and laugh in their little funnies and their pokey little villages they got up there. Have a little bit of a giggle to themselves. Well, that'll be the day. You won't be getting no giggle out of us. Okay? The Tuhoi, Tuhoi need to back it up and start to realise that none of us was born yesterday. Okay? And those of us that know the reo in our rohe, you know, outside of Tuhoi, and we know our reo very, very well, and I'll tell you something. Tuhoi has no jurisdiction over anything of our reo, especially in Tahumaakaakanuimatua and any of our iwi. Tuhoi will need to stay backed off that. They have no jurisdiction, no rights whatsoever, you know, to obligate themselves to any assessment or any whakatika or any, you know, our kāwanatanga says so, you know, and our iwi as well. We are ngai Tahumaakakanui iwi nui tonu super tribal entity, and that is where the tūturutanga o Tahumaakaakanuimatua is. I don't know what Rangitane and Kahungunu are on about, trying to say, oh, we're part of them since when? What? Two blowhard iwi sitting on their head? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Iwi's way too strong for you fellas. You fellas haven't even got a bloody party. You fellas haven't even got a party that can say A, E, I, or U yet. You know? Yeah, it's high time, I think, you know. You fellas did the honourable thing and started to pull your head in. And stop rocking up the people and manipulating them, eh? Because that's what you fellas have done. Yeah, political footballs and all that sort of stuff. They're trying to make out you fellas know the deal. Oh. And Tuhoi throwing karakia and all that all around the place. You know, that's not, yeah, that's not changing nothing. Yeah, you fellas need to come clean. That's what you need to do. And realise, you know, this deal you got hanging around here, nah. No go. Right? We are the tūturutanga of our rohe. We hold our reo, our tūturutanga, our tika, our tikanga, and everything. We won't be borrowing nothing from Tuhoi, because we don't need it. Alright? We got our own tūturutanga, and we'll be using that to the bone. And so anything that TakeWhenua wants to use of your fellas, we're not going to listen, because that's just crap. You know, anything from Tuhoi is Tuhoi. We know it, and you know it. See, it's not TakeWhenua. All right. So you can't try and make this automatic transfer sort of thing, like how you can do in a bank. You know, you fellas are not a bank. Yeah. No automatic transfers here. You know?